Hey guys, Magnus here, and wow, we have reached 100 episodes. I'm so happy that people are starting to watch this series, as I really enjoy making these profiles and I want to continue to do them until I physically run out of characters. We've talked about over 100 dead Walking Dead characters, so for episode 100 I wanted to do something special. I thought we'd go back to season 1 and talk about the first zombie Rick Grimes season in the fall. This, of course, is Hannah, aka the Bicycle Girl Zombie. Hannah isn't much in season 1 of the show, but a web episode was made to explain the character's backstory and how she became the infamous Bicycle Girl Zombie. Hannah is of course female. She is played by Lily Birdsell in Torn Apart and Melissa Cohen in the main show. She is mid to late 30s and first appeared in Days Gone By. She is the mother to Jamie and Billy, the ex-wife to Andrew. Before the outbreak, Hannah married Andrew, and the two had 2 children, Jamie and Billy. The two eventually got divorced, and Hannah got primary custody of the kids, but Andrew got them on weekends and holidays. Andrew remarried to Judy, and Hannah did not feel too highly of her. At some point, Jamie and Billy's goldfish died, and Hannah had to explain the concept of death to them. As the outbreak began, Hannah was taking her kids to Andrew's. Someone jumped in front of her car, so she swerved out the way, knocking her out cold. In Torn Apart, Hannah awakens to find her kids gone. She rushes through the street to find it in disarray. She runs to Andrew's when a zombie notices her and chases her, but luckily Andrew shoots him dead. Hannah reunites with her kids. Andrew checks Hannah's head wound is not a bite. Andrew treats Hannah's wound and explains the outbreak to her. Hannah talks to Andrew as he gathers up guns. A zombified Judy comes for Billy and Jamie, who scream in terror. Hannah kills Judy with an axe and stops her from killing her kids. Hannah tends to her shocked kids while Andrew declares they can't just sit around waiting. Jamie suggests Mike Palmer's truck and Andrew goes off to get it. Hannah and her kids wait for Andrew whilst hearing the military order people to get to an evacuation point. Hannah decides to leave without Andrew and she grabs a gun, leading her kids out of the house. She sees a car and goes to get into it when a zombie suddenly bites her on the arm. She shoots it, but understands her fate. Fearing for her kids' lives, she gives the gun to Jamie and orders them to get to the evacuation point as a small herd of walkers comes close in. Jamie and Billy run away, and Hannah does this, sacrificing herself so her kids can escape. She is completely devoured by walkers, and she slowly begins to decompose. Eventually, she becomes the Bicycle Girl Zombie. Her zombie slowly crawls across a field. In season 1, Rick Grimes goes to grab a bike, seeing Hannah. He flees in fear. Later on, he returns to her and shows pity towards Hannah. He draws out his python. Hannah reaches towards Rick as he kills her out of mercy. Some fans say that Hannah was not trying to eat Rick, but rather asking for his help, or telling him not to put her down. Some argue her crawling across this field is a sign she is looking for her kids, and that she is a rare example of something human still being left inside of walkers. However, I kind of think this is unlikely. Hannah was an interesting character, and Torn Apart was a nice little short film that had an interesting twist. Her sacrifice was brave, and she'll always remain Rick's first face-to-face zombie encounter. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for 100 episodes yet again. I will be continuing for 100 more, don't you worry. But for now, I shall see you next video. Goodbye.